This morning, my phone fell into the toilet.
I don't drive you crazy, huh?
You don't.
I don't drive you crazy. I want to drive you crazy.
I go into the toilet, I'm just there pooping. And she's like, close the door! Leave me alone.
Do I trust you to be able to understand what my boundaries are?
You know I don't make all calls without asking you.
It's balance, but balance all the same.
This is your friend Amara. This is your friend Amara. This is your friend Amara the lesbian. Amara the lesbian. The lesbian. The lesbian. Amara the lesbian.
After tonight, I would like to see you later. I need you to take you your place when you shake something. Got my eyes on the prize of my baby, you. You introduce yourself to a bitch. If I see you for that coffee girl.
Are you sure?
Against me, cause of you, I get many haters.
Because of you, I get many haters. Yeah. We're ready. Testing, microphone, testing. Microphone, testing. Testing microphone. Let me get the questions. How do I find my archives? Okay.
I didn't see when you posted the question.
I posted on my story that we were going to do a Q&A. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, follow me on, thank you, that's great. For those that don't follow me on Instagram, this is a good time to say, follow me on Instagram. You can follow her also, she's cool on Instagram. She's different from this person, you know, that she's always shy. On her Instagram, she's herself. You know, this is not her YouTube. This is her girlfriend's YouTube.
Really big.
On her Instagram, she has her own thing, her own groove. So follow on Instagram if you want to get to know her energy, follow her on Instagram. I mean, she doesn't post that much, but she try.
Well, she's looking for the questions here.
Welcome them to the YouTube channel.
Let me say hi to you, because I've been avoiding and not saying hi, like say we don't know each other, but we've been know each other, so
when I've been know each other.
I've been yes no.
And then the last video ended with her screaming and attacking me.
Babe, leave that one.
I'm not leave that one. You saw her screaming and attacking me. Yeah, I found it. I did a, what was it called? Question box section on Instagram. I said to ask me anything, and a lot of questions are here, so I'll just randomly pick the questions.
Okay.
To ask us, not me. To ask us anything.
Yes.
So I randomly pick the questions and then we'll answer. So before then, let me introduce the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your friend Amara. Wait, let me not interrupt. Amara the lesbian. No, seriously, every time I get on here, this part of the video, like this is the happiest place I say the name Amara the lesbian. I'm serious. I don't know if I've said it to you before. This is the happiest place. Like every time I'm about to start a video and I'm like, this is your friend Amara. It always hits me like this is always the time I'm happy saying this. Like every other time there's something attached to it. Like in the street, it's not me that calls myself Amara the lesbian. It's like people hushing and whispering with like people around, like my family. Let's say for example, there's this day, let me give you a gist, sorry. There's this day I was talking to my mom and then I go and blah, 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 like Amara the lesbian enters, and then immediately my heart caught because like with her, this her child Amara. So like every other place, Amara the lesbian is something that is not usually not always a sweet taste, but every time right here when we're introducing any video, it's always a sweet taste. So thank you all for that. So this is your friend Amara. This is your friend Amara the lesbian. And this is my beautiful girlfriend.
You look excited.
I am. You two make me excited. I am.
Yeah, this is me.
This is my beautiful girlfriend, Olayinka. Awesome. She even has it on her skin now. Don't worry. If you've not seen the video, go and check it out.
So we're not gonna show them like updates and.
You want to show? Okay. Just so they don't affect the camera, the mic.
Okay. Oh well.
Can you proceed?
Because some people were asking what did I write and all of that. So it's like awesome. Awesome.
Her surname. Awesome Pekin. Awesome. So yeah, this is my awesome girlfriend.
Kabiyesi to yo.
Kabiyesi to yo. Soon to be. We are still acting soon, cause like, but the date is approaching where we'll call her doctor, and I'll tell you. Don't worry, doctor.
Legit.
So yeah, this is my beautiful girlfriend, and today we'll be answering some of your questions. I hope the AC doesn't. The AC has a noise it's making, so I hope it's not disturbing.
Turn it off?
Then we'll be hot. Especially me, I'll be sweaty. I already feel myself hot.
Okay.
So here we are at the hotel room I told you about last video. If you've not seen it, go and watch it.
The one where I was screaming.
Screaming at me, attacking moi for doing nothing. You saw me even tiptoeing around her and tiptoeing only for her to wake up and then yeah. That's what I go through. That's what I go through. But Olaika, I won't lie. Olaika, yesterday, was it yesterday? No, this morning. Was it this morning? This morning, my phone fell into the toilet. And when I was running around trying to know what to do, I said to myself, Omo, this girl, because she was sleeping then, I had woken up very early. I wake up first almost every day before her. So I woke up and I go to the toilet and I'm trying to get my shit done. And then it falls into the toilet and I'm running around trying to fix it or trying to do something. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, this person, this human being gets the most dramatic wake up scenes every morning.
Tell me about it. I had to say, everybody.
I have to actually.
I do not wake up by myself.
That is what happens when you're a couple, you're sharing a space, and both of you have two different habits or two different ways of existence. There's always going to be that compromise. That's why I was not angry in that video. I wasn't angry, in case anybody was wondering. I wasn't angry. I was just like, this girl.
It's not angry. I was expressing my feelings.
Yeah, they know you're grumpy. They know. I feel like people that have been on this channel long enough would expect that from her, right? In the comment section down below, tell me, would you really? They know you wake up grumpy, and it's okay. And this is why I put that clip out there. It is okay. There are a lot of you who wake up grumpy in the morning, and I want, when you watch my videos, you can see yourself. Right? Not everybody. Some of you see yourself. It might not be me. It might be her. Like, yes, see yourself, right?
So there's Euro 2020 going on the TV. That's why I keep that in.
Should I off the TV?
No, baby. It's okay.
Then look here. Look at our people here. First question. You want to read, babe? You can.
Which one?
This one. I'll just point in the ones you should read because some of you are like, wow. I don't read. I don't. This one, babe.
But if you give them a few juicy ones. How long have you guys been together? It's this year it will be 6 years.
6 years?
But it's not yet exactly 6 years on the month.
Yeah.
But 6 years on the years, not the month.
Yeah.
You get my drift?
Woo! How does it feel to truly love a person, in your own words?
Well, every day gets your feelings.
True.
Some days you feel like what? Some days, but in general, it's just knowing you have someone doing life with you, and that feeling. Whatever you do, it is that day. It could be a nice feeling, it could be whatever feeling, but it's the feeling of knowing someone is doing life with you. So different days, different madness. As you're affecting them, they're affecting you, and how to truly love someone. I'm grateful because according to Twitter, the street is wild. Yes, I'm very grateful. There was a tweet about that if you get bae, hold your bae, because the street is something like that. The streets are wild. I'm grateful for love.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. For me, I would say the same thing. Retweets. It's different things, different days. Some days it's butterflies, it's good feelings, it's juices in your tummy, it's really sweet feelings. Some days it's hard, heavy feelings, knowing that you love this person, you choose this person, you're doing life with them, you're picking and deciding to do life with them, and that day their demon is probably visiting, or that day they are being triggered from like a childhood trauma or something. So some days it's not just sweet feelings, because this person is not always going to be a sweet feeling person, right? So some days it's heaviness, but knowing you've decided, but it's just a knowing, and a knowledge that you have decided and somebody have decided to be beside you as life unfolds for you. Both of you don't know what life has in store. Nobody knows the future, but at least the position where you be at when this life is happening is right beside each other. Do you understand? That's what it is for me, just knowing that this person is beside me. Whether she's here or she's not here, I just know a person is doing life beside me. Like, she's doing her own life, I'm doing my own life, but like the position where we are in life is right beside each other, and I'm so grateful for that, because life is so lonely
and it gives companionship.
Yeah. Yeah, life is so lonely, and I'm grateful for this friend. So yes. Next question.
How many questions are we going to answer?
I don't know, just as much as we can.
I'm dating my lecturer. I think she's been insecure and it's disturbing. What should I do? I ain't got no answers.
When does the section end, the semester? When does the semester end? So next question, is there any of you with a negative attitude, and how do the other respond to this?
Negative attitude, which is the one of me being grumpy. That's more negative. And then
that's why I keep saying I don't think it's negative though. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get.
Like, because I feel like I have my own version of things. I only want to call them negative. Things like, what do? I don't shut the door when I go to the toilet. I have to remind myself, because I know how Yinka hates it, right? I don't shut the door. She's not like she hates it. She notes it, like it's something she notes in her head, like her inside notes that this person doesn't close the door. Me, I don't used to notice. And I lived alone for such a while during the period of the family before she got back into the country. So I'm just used to like being the only one in the apartment. And then I go into the toilet, I'm just like pooping. And she's like, close the door! Yeah.
Okay, so what would you call a negative attitude?
What I'll call a negative attitude is maybe something that brings a negative energy into the room.
E.g.
Oh, when you shut me up, like when you I don't know whether you do it consciously, but sometimes you do some things that are just like dismissive. E.g. this afternoon at the counter, at the reception.
Okay.
Right? And because I struggle with articulating myself sometimes, not all the times, I'm really good at articulating myself, but sometimes, because I'm a lot of people and sometimes I'm not even fully present in my body, so I'm just like struggling to say what I'm trying to say in a moment. So when I get a rude reception, even if I don't know what's happening, even if I'm present, I'm not present, it just brings this dark. You saw how I went quiet for like a long ass while.
I saw, and then I was thinking, what did I do? What happened? Then I just had to like, okay, let me just focus on getting this stuff done.
Anytime you see me, you just trace the last thing. It's the last thing, like you know, it's always the last thing.
But you know, I also have to admit to myself that something was done. I do not admit that something was done, because I'm following my own process. Nothing was done.
Okay, yeah.
So you see,
yeah. That's why I say I don't think you do it consciously. I think I genuinely think subconsciously you're just dismissive.
What you said?
I was trying to tell you that because the girl said, have your seats. So me, I was trying to not say, oh, we are in a hurry or something like that. She should just let us know what we are doing. Maybe I should go and dismiss the guy. And then you legit took your time, had your seat, crossed your leg. And then he said, oh, I need to take my time. And I was just, okay. I sat down. You see, I sat down and I just crossed my hand like this. I was just looking, because, when you attack, like in that moment, I know it wasn't like she didn't probably mean to, but I felt like you were dismissing me, you're shutting me up, because I didn't even articulate what I was trying to say. Like even me myself, I was still trying to understand what I was trying to say. I just knew what she said. I had a reaction to what she said, and I was trying to articulate it, and then there was a dismissive sound coming from you. Do you understand? Which shuts me up.
Yeah, I get. I think I can note when those moments happen.
Yeah. So does any of us have a negative attitude? Yes, we both.
I'm not talking. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, we both do. You talk your own.
You have to think of your own.
I know one because you told me one last night. I leave one when I get very passionate in like conversation and I get to a point that you shut down. And you did not get your answer, but I'm so passionate. I'm so saying this. I'm explaining it. You didn't get your answer.
There's a passion with which you talk sometimes that actually when it's just over a casual matter or something, I just like, you know what?
And would you agree with me that sometimes you're way casual about things than I am about?
Because I can't come and keep myself.
I agree.
And that's a negative part for both of us. Because for me, I'm like, why are you taking this serious? For her, it's like, why are you taking this laid back? So that's what very.
I agree. I feel like the intensity at which we both feel a certain topic sometimes. I don't
blame you for it because our commitment to this, how it affects us, our experiences, our traumas, and all of that are very different.
Yes, yes, exactly. How do you keep your relationship? Any good tips?
Be sure you want it.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want it, you keep it.
Yep.
You will learn how to keep it because everybody speaks different language. You learn your partner, your lovers, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You learn their language and you speak it if you want it.
Will you and Yinka relocate back to Cyprus as it's much safer there? Well, no. I just came back from Cyprus, like from my trip, and
Cyprus is still Cyprus.
Cyprus had a purpose for us, which was school and a safe place to learn and all of that. Aside of that, it's just,
and a place to meet each other.
But no, we're not going back to Cyprus
at all. We'll visit.
Yeah, we plan to. It's on our bucket list of things we would like to do together.
Yeah,
visit Cyprus as tourists. Yeah, it was very nostalgic when I traveled there because I saw some of the places we used to see and eat and go to, and it was nice.
I should send me videos and tell me, beep. Yeah. I know you really wished I was there with you because she sounded like, oh my god, I wish you were here with me.
Yeah, I'd like to experience those things again with us as us now.
Yeah, me too. Actually, me too. No, make money. This is why you should watch my art, so I can take my girlfriend to abroad. Yes, now. Are your both parents in support of your relationships?
Well, for me, my household. What was the question again? Do they support?
Yeah. Are you both parents?
At the foundation, you have to understand that we have Nigerian, for me, Yoruba mom, so support is quite a reaching, yes. But of course, she knows Amara is my girlfriend, and Amara comes to us, we eat food, we wash our plates, we say our goodbyes, and nobody shouts at anybody or screams at everybody's so for our homosexual relationship, that is like the best we can even hope for. Like you should be grateful for even this, so it's we're cordial. Yeah, I'm around my family. So you?
My family. My family, we're not cordial. I mean, since the time where they sent her out of the house, I'm now like a wall between them and her. You cannot access her. I don't even. When I go there to go and do my sabbatical visit off, every now and then I told you, every now and then I carry myself to go and show my mother the child that she carried in her womb for 9 months. Just like, see your picking, I mean, like I always will respect and honor her, and there's this thing I'll feel for her for being the person who bettered this vessel, right? The spirit inside the vessel, completely me. But I feel like I have that on. I don't know how to explain this. Let me just continue.
I'll give honor to honor is due, and
honor is due to this. Yes,
and especially mothers. You just gotta give them.
So yeah, and my mom, she knows about Lionka. Everybody knows about Lionka. I don't think there's a place where they are properly respecting and acknowledging her. I don't think they are. I don't think anybody in my family is. I won't lie. Next question, and that's, I feel like, do each other have negative attitude? You didn't say that Amara likes problems sometimes.
Yes, I was actually gonna say that with respect to how you open my ash in public. Which I was gonna say, that video where I was grumpy in the morning. You didn't have to show that. But you did. You see that? You see, every time.
But I told you I was going to put that.
Every time, but you tell me like information, not like, and
because you don't shout for me.
I don't reason
when I shoot video. I don't tell you.
Argue with good reasoning, which is good reasoning that you present. But irrespective.
Now my question to you. Do you think I step outside of your boundaries?
In all honesty, I think you've managed, or we've managed. I think I like to believe I put resistance where I feel passionate about. Yeah, I like to believe we find a balance. It's balance, but a balance all the same. Because every time I'm always intrigued, so I'm always like, interested. I can't deny the truth, especially for that video. I'll be like, why the fuck? Why would you put it there?
Also,
but I can't fail to acknowledge the fact that it was right there. It was it. So you always present good reasoning.
I didn't even come on. I don't think there was a reasoning before the video. Like I just went and told her, okay, you know what? You gave me the perfect end to my video, and I'm not cutting that out. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it. I didn't even ask her, are you okay with this? I just said I'm going to put it there. But that's what I was going to say. Let me say this first before I ask you. But after she saw the video, like Yinka is one of Amara the lesbian's biggest fan. She watches the videos. If anything, I know she's a fan of the channel. After she watched the video, I mean, you came back to say, babe, I like how real life, you have to tackle real life issues. It's not something, I mean, it's not that exact words, but you're like saying something how the channel gives like real insights to real life issues, which
yeah, of course I can't deny, and that's why I'm always pro the channel. Yeah, it's not just, it's because I like what you do, I encourage what you do, I'm encouraged by what you do, and yeah.
do you now feel like do you trust that I have knowledge of you to some extent to be able to make not all calls? You know, I don't make all calls without asking you what do you think of, like, to make some calls on your behalf as your person and say, Olenka, this is our life. You had a bad morning. I'm going to end the video like that. I don't really care what people think about. Like, I know people will see who you are when you watch that video. Do you understand? Like, you were there. There's no.
Are you still asking me a question?
Yes. This girl is mad.
Do I trust you to be able to understand what my boundaries are and take initiatives at some point on my behalf? Of course I do. We've been in a relationship long enough for us to be able to trust our judgment calls. I trust your judgment call.
Okay, yeah, maybe that was my question. Do you trust my judgment calls, even sometimes regarding you and like how you might present, like for example, e.g. ending that video with that clip?
Yeah, but while doing that, I also cannot fail to acknowledge that you get to the edge of the boundary. the edge. It's interesting. It's nice. Next question, please.
I just want to confirm.
This is not couple therapy. Please answer.
I also want to confirm my own question.
No. Do you know how many hours you've gone?
I'll cry.
What's your question?
I just want to confirm. You don't think your boundaries have been crossed?
No, I don't think my boundaries have been crossed.
Next question.
Are you happy now?
Next question. Do you have a dildo? Which one is a dildo?
Yes, we do. Next.
Okay. I don't know which one is a dildo, if it's the vibrating.
I don't care. Whatever this it
anyone
is, we have
it. How do you communicate with each other without turning it into an argument?
Well, listen.
Yeah, and we argue too, so it's not like we are always talking and arguing.
we argue, and then when we can listen to each other, we take a break from it. Like, guys die the argument. Yeah, you take a break from it,
Yeah.
and come back and try again,
Yeah.
and come back and try again. And
Yeah. With this person, I have time. So, we we know we have time. So we know we need to finish everything one day. If you cannot hear today, some days, honestly, are days where you cannot hear today and we just go and sleep. We just ignore each other, we go and sleep. And tomorrow we try again and we might hear better tomorrow. So, yeah. How are you both living with the toxic comments you get daily?
No, the days it gets to me personally, it gets to me. Other days you just ignorant, not. But there are just days when you just feel complete shitty and it's just so fucking depressing, really, and anxieties are all, especially those days of viral posts and all those things. And yeah, some days it just the weight of everything, but other days just ignorant, like it doesn't even exist.
Yeah. Retweet. Our wife, Dr. Yinks. Do you ever feel disturbed about Amara's extent of freedom about herself, especially when she posts nude pictures?
Do I feel disturbed? No, I don't.
People want to know.
No, I don't feel disturbed, because how can I feel disturbed?
Really? I feel like you used to feel disturbed when we started dating.
Yes, that was like some 6 years ago, and it was from, I think most of our fears and inhibitions about things comes from a lack of understanding and this demonizing things just by default, cultural upbringing and whatever. But in retrospect, I used to have friends that would.
Sorry, babe.
Our food is complete, babe. We need to finish
Our food
this
is
video.
complete now. Our turkey is here, rice is here, Hawaii, turkey, everything, everybody is here. So you were saying, babe, you used to have friends?
Yeah, that would probably take screenshots of your posts from Snapchat back in those days and send it to me. And
Really?
yeah, I don't think it's something to be bothered by. Next question. Somebody likes us. Not the question. I love the both of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice. I have a lot of questions, but firstly, what advice can you give to teenage lesbians dating?
Babe, you go. You dated as a lesbian as a teenager.
So what advice?
Can you give lesbian teenagers dating?
Honestly, take it easy. You have your life ahead of you. Like, as a teenager, I didn't believe I would live long. So yeah, take it. Just understand that you have a whole life, so everything would come and pass. Just yeah, but advice is everything is not happening at once.
Yeah. So yeah, what she said, retweet.
You have to have a different advice. So
I didn't date as a teenager. I wasn't in a queer relationship or a lesbian relationship. So I wouldn't say I have advice.
but you can advise based on where you are right now. Yeah.
Okay, where I'm
and you're
at.
also a teenager, even if not a practicing lesbian.
As a teenager, the most important thing for me that time was to get out of my father's house, and it was important to me that I thought far. Even if you don't know what you're doing, believe in yourself that you're going to figure out what you're doing, or you're going to figure out what to do. Because till today, I'm still figuring out what to do or what I'm doing. But I know I've gotten better at believing the self that is inside of this body. So yeah, and
if the self fails you, learning is not a wrong thing. Sometimes the self fails you, and you have to learn and adapt and grow from there, because we've had steps that we took and like, oh, this didn't work out nicely, this was a mishap, and so you don't just continue believing in yourself. You have to identify that, okay, this isn't working, we need to adapt and recreate. I like adapt and recreate.
She has always said it all the times we've been together. Adapt and recreate.
Yeah, so you can't stay stuck.
Yeah, and I want you to know that yourself is around, like, see, just have the idea, mentality that you're a round circle. If good is here and bad is here, you're going to go round, you're going to touch every angle, you're going to be good, you're going to be bad, you're going to fail, you're going to succeed, you're going to experience everything. Don't get carried away thinking one thing, one way, one feeling is all. When you're feeling, it's okay. failing is okay and this is your own experience of failure. When you're succeeding, great too. So as a teenager, as anybody says, the knowledge of knowing that life is not one thing will help you a lot. Just whatever you're experiencing right now, know you experience better things. All right? Next question, sorry.
Me, I don't find the question. Have you thought of relocation to other countries?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have.
Especially me.
Guess who go make money for me to jackpot? My techbae. So especially her. Next question.
Look for a juicy question, babe. I'm tired.
I'm looking for juicy questions.
See this one.
Yeah, let's do this. Would you start another business together? Is this juicy enough for you?
Yes, we would.
Yeah.
That's not juicy.
It's not juicy.
What do you watch when you're eating? This person knows that we watch things when we eat. Right now, we start Friends.
Yeah, we start Friends.
So Friends is a good one too. That's a nice question. When we are eating specifically.
Do you have a trouble with name unknown? If yes, is it like a mutual ship? No.
No trouble.
Yeah, no trouble going on. How do I make queer friends?
Follow Matthew Blaze and go to queer events.
Yes, that's the key. Follow Matthew Blaze on Instagram. Go to their queer events, their queering Christmas, things like that. You meet queers and you can get friendly and meet people and all of that. What's your favorite food, Olainka? Food, exactly. Food is our favorite food. Any advice for people interested in polyamory? Jido bigaka. What? Hold your heart in your hand. Babe, any advice?
Polyamory is very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And I don't get advice, man, because we see they run now.
We see they run our own. It's very interesting.
Yeah, that's all I just have. My reviews is interesting, but say advice. I don't get advice really.
Let's see. Know what you're doing and why you're doing the thing. I feel like that would help you a long way in polyamory. Why? You might not even know what you're doing, because I don't feel like we know tomorrow, we know next tomorrow, we know next year. But why? It's the same way I say to you that this person is my family, my person, my address. They are I'm doing life right beside them, right? This is what I say to people when I meet people, when I'm talking to people, like, oh, I have a partner, I have this person, I have a girlfriend who is my family, who is doing what I'm doing life beside this person, right? So like, I don't feel like there's a misinformation where people probably expect that something will change in our relationship when my relationship with them starts, right? Or I'm not confused when I'm having a moment with some other person or another person about who Yinka is to me, because like there's this knowledge of what I'm doing or who I'm. Do you understand? There's a knowledge. I feel like you have to do things with knowledge. If you don't know why, breeze go just carry you like this. Honestly, any breeze may blow left, will carry you go left. If you blow right, you'll carry you go right. And you think it's because you're polyamorous or you can love multiple people. But sometimes, where be your address? Where is your family? Where is your guest house? Where is your hotel? You need to know these things. Do you understand? So, yeah. Know why you're doing what you're doing. Okay. And you get ahead in life. So yes, I feel like we're done. Yes, babe, we're hungry. Please, let's be done. Let's be done. Okay, no. One question. Last question. Somebody asked me this. Sorry. Who is more dominant between us? Who do you think is more dominant between us? Who is more dominant? You. How about like that? Do you know the funny thing? I said Yinka will say me.
I think we try to maintain a fair balance. We try to maintain a fair balance. But when there's an imbalance, it's you that is.
But I have the problem with like dominance, like not dominant, like the concept of dominance, because
it's in like when I think about it in a case of where we have a standoff, right? This is like turn left, turn right, and
You see why I say I have a problem with dominance? Because if I'm saying turn left, I probably am saying that with knowledge.
And if I'm saying turn right, I'm saying that with knowledge.
But babe, now sometimes let's admit, sometimes you have admitted to me before that sometimes you don't have knowledge of right. You are guessing right.
Yes.
And me, I'm saying left with knowledge.
Yes. There are those times. But I'm saying times where I have a knowledge that we should turn right and you have a knowledge that we should turn left. But I've not heard yours, you've not heard mine. We just know that turn left, turn right, right? If we had that standoff, whose side do you think we'll most likely just have to, okay, we know we have to make a decision, right? Let's just go.
Depends on which city we're at. Babe, when we're in Lagos, exactly. Depending on which city we're at. When we're in Abuja, we'll most likely go with left.
But know that, yes, that's why I say there's usually a balance. But when there's an imbalance, say for example, we're in Ghana.
My love, when we were in Ghana, we were both clueless. We were so clueless, we got arrested.
Babe. Wow.
That's the story time for someday. In the comment section down below, if you want to hear the story time of how we got arrested in Ghana.
I think what I would say is Amara comes up with new things that she wants to do for herself.
Very innovative.
And you get on board, or
I'll leave you in the hotel room and go and do it and come back.
Exactly.
Or in the house and go and do it and come back.
So, but me, do I push your boundaries? I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't think I do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like, I did not know what it meant. There are a lot of things I didn't know the meaning of. I didn't know the meaning of care once I met her. Like, to care for a person. Yinka and I saw myself one day. Yinka and I were both in a place. I can't remember the fight we were having. We're having a fight where, was it a fight or an argument? And then I saw you were like angry, infuriated, trying to say something. And in that moment, I saw myself. All I cared about was, you are this way, oh my God, calm down, whatever it is. And I remember telling you, I can't remember if I was telling you that day, Omo, a 26 years old should not drive, it should not make you crazy this way. Oh my guy, calm down. Like, do you understand? Like, I got to understand there are different emotional, mental, spiritual things that I know the meaning of right now, because she pushed my boundary. Like, to understand.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
you know what? You nicely say I drive you crazy till you get sense.
You don't drive me crazy, right? But
I don't drive you crazy, huh?
You don't.
I don't drive you crazy. I want to drive you crazy.
not like she doesn't, like, you understand. You don't drive me crazy. Yes, like, because like, oh my God, this person drives me insane. But I know you have like characters that could be, you know, if a person. Yes, yeah. Before we talk too much, let's just wrap up the video.
Before we talk too much, after we have talked too much, let's wrap up the video.
After we've talked too much, Shasha, let's wrap up the video. We are tired, you're hungry, let's wrap up. It's okay, I'm hungry, food is looking at me. So yes, thank you so much everybody for stopping by, for being here, for listening to my girlfriend and I. For listening to us talk for such a long time. Don't forget to watch ads. I don't even know what to say again. Love yourself, pamper yourself, cherish yourself, be friends with yourself, get to know yourself, because when you know yourself, you can tell somebody about yourself. Someone loves you about yourself. So get to know yourself, even if you're single and you think, well, you need a bae for some things. Now that you're alone, you can be doing there are a lot of work. I'm serious. There's so much even when you're in a relationship, there's so much you do alone. So almost start practicing it. I'm serious. Live your life. Know yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself, self-care yourself, care for yourself, self-pleasure yourself, please yourself, forgive yourself, be there for yourself, be friends with yourself, eat. Alright, if they give you love, you collect it, you don't keep person. Even if you keep person, ready body.
It was a pleasure.
So yes, it was a pleasure being here.
And talking to you all.
Yeah, from us to you, this is goodbye.
Goodie,
And this is
bye.
your friend Amara. the lesbian
The
and her
lesbian.
girlfriend.
The lesbian.
Olaika.
The lesbian. Okay, babe. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do you feel?
Well, it was an interesting session. Peace out. Leave me alone. Bye.